What connotes a world-class institution? What is the role of leaders in shaping the destiny of large corporations? Who are the real leaders? What are the policies and processes that need to be adopted to attract capital and create a world-class infrastructure? Some of the answers for these lie in front of us. Some the world may still be searching for. At Satyam, we believe that a world-class institution is that which can shape its environment, rather than allow the environment to shape it. The story of Satyam is a journey through inner striving to achieve heights of excellence. A journey that began 2 decades back in Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, where a small group of entrepreneurs came together to charter a growth path for the environment around them by negotiating hurdles, overcoming mindsets, displaying focused commitment, and always challenging the status quo. The times were interesting. The nation was on the path of liberalization, and the larger world of business was waking up to the endless possibilities through information technology. This is a story of a billion-dollar journey. The story of Andhra Pradesh's first private company to achieve $1 billion in revenue. The story of value creation for over 450 businesses worldwide, including over 150 Global 500 companies. Each phase of this journey is an orbit, and at Satyam, we have traversed across 5 orbits, moving now into our 6th one to achieve $1 billion in revenue. Orbit 1. To believe is to create the springboard to opportunities. 1989 to 1992, Satyam entered the space of on-site orbit. USA was the focus. A handful of engineers and Little India, a few blocks away for the John Deere & Co. facilities. To lead is to see the truth first and launch upon its quest. If virtual delivery could work from across a few blocks, it would work across oceans. The conviction gained ground as Satyam sought land in its own backyard and convinced many that were blinkered by conventional wisdom the new truths of an emergent world order, that generic order of offshoring, the single biggest applied form of the infotech revolution, which has shrunk the world many times over. It is at this time that we pioneered remote software development using a 64 kilobytes per second satellite link. We were ready to step into our next orbit. Orbit 2, 1992 to 1995. Having set up its US offices, Satyam explored the option of expanding its operations through a clear focus on global delivery capabilities and the technology aspects involved in it. Satyam pioneered the right sourcing model, the global delivery model that offers customers the most suitable combination of development and delivery, initiated the ISO 9000 certification process, and received the ISO 9001 TIC IT certification by BBQI, the UK, laying foundation for our quality journey much earlier to many others. Even at $250,000, each one was infused with the galvanizing mantra, think big, think global. As offshore knowledge landed onshore value, the list of Fortune 500 customers increased manifold. Customer satisfaction solidified. The next orbit was our process orbit, Orbit 3, 1995 to 1999. This was the process orbit, the quality orbit, when Satyam charted a vision and moved up the value chain to address the demands of a growing global customer base. To proliferate its newfound remote servicing paradigm in the IT services market in the US, Satyam added 2 additional satellite links, regrouped delivery teams, focused on niche areas, and set up an organization-wide knowledge repository, serving customers at their locations and moving from on-site to off-site model enabling the customer to get high-quality services at low costs. Satyam helped establish the ESCM quality standard, founded along with the Carnegie Mellon University and later adopted by global leaders such as IBM Global, Accenture, among others. Satyam foresaw the Y2K opportunity and created the path-breaking proprietary solution SOS 2000, which powered an explosive growth path. Soon, Satyam achieved SEI CMM Level 5 assessment, helping provide a much better and higher quality assurance to customers globally. And Satyam set up the state-of-the-art Satyam Technology Center. We were sighting our next orbit, the global orbit. Orbit 4, 1999 to 2004. By 1999, Satyam had established its presence in 30 countries across North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific, and started expanding its footprint. We started to become a truly global company with the full-scale implementation of right sourcing model and a new focus on adapting to the needs and cultures of the countries in which we do business. The deep, domain-specific needs of our global customers required Satyam to set up strategic business units to serve the needs of industries like insurance, banking and financial services, telecommunications, manufacturing, transportation and healthcare from top to bottom, pioneering the verticalization of India's IT consulting and services sector. To support its global journey, Satyam started focusing on cultural adaptation. The emphasis was on global talent and development of nearshore facilities to give customers the right mix. Globalization also brought greater business leverage. Satyam's Infoway ADR GDR offering was the single largest oversubscription for an Indian company, and the combined market capitalization of Satyam and Infoway touched a high of over $19 billion. Having been ranked among the 5 best employers in India in the BT Hewitt Associates survey, we were now ready to face a new set of challenges globally. Our people strength had almost touched 10,000 by now. Orbit 5, 2004 to 2006. Orbit 5, the most dynamic phase in Satyam's journey. Satyam developed major new domain skills, focused more on customer relationships, rapidly expanded its scope of services. The worldwide dot-com bust meant that we had to swiftly realign ourselves to a completely different business paradigm that meant greater depth in CXO relationships. A consistent growth of revenues took us to a new summit, a 4,000 times revenue growth since the time we began, and the share value appreciated 8,000 times. Each win was not an end, but a beginning of a partnership that thrives on creating value. Satyam is proud to be associated with global leaders. 8 of the top 10 auto majors, 7 of the top 10 electronics and electrical equipment manufacturers, 7 of the top 10 global pharmaceutical companies, 4 of the top 5 networking and other communication equipment manufacturers, 3 of the top 5 healthcare companies, 2 of the top 5 securities companies, the 6th orbit, 2006 and beyond. And now Satyam's next orbit begins. The orbit of innovation and leadership. Opportunities present us in the form of RFID, nanotechnology, chip design, and many others. As the gap between the large system integrators and select Indian IT players are fast diminishing, Satyam takes this moment to reaffirm its resolve to be imprinted as one of the world's leading system integrators, constantly trying to surge ahead with a focus on value creation. At the billion-dollar milestone, Satyam believes that it is its 29,000 ignited minds which are growing constantly, helping it reaffirm its tryst with a grand common destiny. Working relentlessly for society with Satyam Foundation and its partners, the Bairaju Foundation and EMRI. Focusing on bringing about total transformation for society through knowledge and experience sharing, touching over 1 million lives forever. It is this day when we would like to thank you all for making us reach where we are today and guiding us to our destiny tomorrow. Satyam, what business demands.